Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, coming hot off of yesterday's game against DBG. If you missed that video, be sure to go ahead and check it out, because I'm about to spoil the result. And it was an incredible game. It went right down to the last quarter again, but this time we managed to clutch out the W. So we're 2-1 in the series for the year now, which is pretty good. So that definitely makes it a best of 5 series. So we will be getting another game in the next couple of months. But massive shout out to all you guys who have supported me. I put out a poll and it was about 50-50 between my subs as to who they thought was going to win. So thankfully I managed to pull through, and yeah, it literally went down to the last couple of possessions. So really happy with myself for getting the W in that one, and definitely sets up a nice rematch again in a month or so. So very happy with that. If you missed it, go ahead and check it out, and of course go ahead and subscribe to Mick at DBG. But anyway, on to today. So yesterday I picked up the Russell Westbrook, who, by the way, is not a 97 rated card, is he? He's a 98 rated card. So why have they got him here as a 97? Yet another issue from 2K this year. Small, sure, but still, attention to detail, absolutely nowhere. But yeah, so we picked him up yesterday, but I didn't really get to focus in on him because, of course, it was a gameplay against DBG. So today we are going to be focusing in on that Westbrook card because it is so good and so cheap as well. Well, a couple of comments to get through from yesterday as well. And we're also going to think about selling a couple of players. We're down to 21k MT at the moment, but I think all of our investments are just not where they need to be, and I'm not even sure at any point this year they're actually going to go to where I want them to be. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We've got a domination 2 times multiplier on MT, nothing crazy. I think in total, in a 2-hour span, you could probably get a bonus 4,000 MT, something like that. So not great. Over to the agenda, apply a healing card to any injured player, which is incredibly difficult when players don't actually get injured, so that is completely irrelevant. A domination for 450, again pretty irrelevant, and then triple threat online using 2 Hornets heat check players. Not really a good one. And then onto the new weekly agendas, and they are the same as they have always been. Absolutely trash. 2 dominations which can be done in 1 game, and then an unlimited one as well. So really poor. And then we've got a week left on all of these monthly ones, so I guess we do need to do these 10 card evos because we get a free pack out of it, which isn't bad. Triple threat online and then unlimited. I mean, it's not really great, is it? Chances are I'm not going to do this unlimited one, because going 12 more wins in unlimited in a week, I could do it, but do I want to do it? That is a different situation. And then triple threat online, another 17 Ws in that. Not too sure if I'll be able to get that done. So, by the looks of it, 2K have finally updated the challenge section. So we do have week 24 and 25, of course, a week delayed, so that was kind of dead. 1 moment challenge, as we saw yesterday, is a Trae Young one, which is really poor. And the multiplayer challenges, they have dropped week 23 and 24. When over here they're at 24 and 25. So they are nicely out of sync, which makes absolutely no sense. But still, that's going to be an extra 12 tokens. So we'll get through these 2 games right here just to add to our token amount, even though we don't need to. We've got so many. But why not add to it? And then we do have a Prime Series KD pack to open up. Now, everyone who logs in, I don't know if it's just a day or if it's just any time now before now and the end of the year. If you log in, you're going to get this free pack. Just go across to your unopened pack section and it should be there. So let's take a look at this pack, see if we can get anything good. Maybe a Galaxy Opal. Nope, we're going to get a Ruby. Is it from the set? It is a Series 2 set, and it is Pascal Siakam. No idea if the Series 2 guys have any value at this point in time, but we will take a look. So it'll be interesting to see if that's affected the price of KD or not, considering that he is going to be, well, packed a lot more than he would have been before. So yeah, so Siakam's literally at like 1k, so nothing crazy right there, as you would expect. So we come over to Prime Series 2, KD. He was about 550k yesterday, so he has come down a little bit, only a little bit. He's still at around 500k, which is mad. Obviously, that's affected the prices of these 2 guys, also in the Prime sets, about 150k each. But yeah, this mystery player is going to be so expensive to lock in for. It would be such an L to lock in that amount of MT when you consider how much MT was needed to lock in for Ray Allen, who is already outdated, which is incredible to say. So in terms of the auctions, I have gone ahead and tried to sell a few bits. We had a silver card, a couple of gold cards that I didn't actually sell for. I was putting these up for 700 to 900, and they still weren't even selling, so that sucks, and we have to relist them. And in terms of these 3 cards that we've invested heavily in, Miles Bridges, I am thinking is going to be the first one to go up in price, just because of how goddamn good he is. And he is up at 20k. All right, let's get it. That's big. Okay, so we picked him up for, what, 14 to 15k, I believe. And he's already over 20k. Finally, an investment that is paying off. Over 22k now. Okay, this is good. So if you guys followed my lead and picked up some Miles Bridges to invest in, you are sitting very pretty right now. 25k is up to, so he's gone up 10k per card. We've picked up 10 of them, so I'd say we've spent about 150k on these cards, so we can sell them off for 250k. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, is that a trend that's happening with the rest of the cards, or is that just with Miles Bridges? So Steve Nash, has it gone up a little bit? Probably not actually. So I bought mine for 13 to 14k, I believe. And at the moment, his cheapest buy now is over 17k. All right, so he is going up a little bit as well. So he's actually at about 19k. So even he's gone up about 5k from when I've picked him up, which is fantastic. And then the last player that we've invested in is Chauncey Billups, picking him up for 3,500 MT or less. And let's see if he's gone up maybe over 5k. That'd be pretty good if he is. He is over 5k. All right, so it looks like the market's actually starting to pick itself back up. Over 6k for Chauncey Billups. No way. Over 7k? 7k is the price of Chauncey Billups. We have got 20 of him in the squad. That is big. We make 3k profit on each of them, so we can make 60k profit off of our Chauncey Billupses. So definitely going to hold on to them for the time being. So all three of these guys are going up in price, which is such a relief because I did think coming into today that I was going to look at these and they're all going to be down on price. In terms of the diamond contracts, they are actually not budging at all. We picked them up for, I think, 13k, and it looks like 13k is their price, which is hard to believe how cheap these are. I did think they'd go back to where they were once upon a time at like 30k, but it definitely doesn't look like they are going to be. So I might just cash out on my diamond contracts and get them sold to give myself a little bit more MT. But we come down to the club right here, and who do we have MT invested in? So we've got Derrick Jones Jr. and Bam. Now, Derrick Jones Jr. is a card that I don't actually have in my club or in my squad at the moment. He doesn't really fit, to be honest, because we've got Aaron Gordon, we've got Brandon Roy down there, and we've got Heidi Turkoglu. I mean, realistically, we don't even have Miles Bridges in the squad right now, which goes to show how good this squad is. So like I said, we did pick up Westbrook, which we'll talk a bit more about in a minute. But other than that, this is the squad that I took against DBG yesterday and the squad that got us a dub against DBG yesterday. And they all played really, really well, to be fair. I don't think there was anyone who I thought, you know what, I could do without him. Aaron Gordon was really nice. I really did like him. Centre position could probably do with an upgrade. But other than that, it was a fantastic squad. So yeah, we don't even have Miles Bridges in the squad either. We don't have Derrick Jones, but Miles Bridges, of course, is going up in price anyway, so that's fine. Aaron Gordon, we have lost money on him, but I don't mind because he really helped us get the W, so I'm happy with that. We've got Terrence Davis down here. He is up about 7k. I imagine he will go back up in price to about 10k over the next couple of days, so I'll definitely hold on to him for the time being. We've got the Donovan Mitchell, who was, of course, in the locker code, and he was dirt cheap when he was in that locker code. And to be fair, I reckon he is probably still around the same price. Buddy Hield, a pink diamond, of course, he touched the floor a little bit yesterday, I think. He comes in a lot cheaper than we bought him for, but an absolute steal at that price. We don't really have anyone else there. And we've just got our investments down there. We've got the Diamond Giannis, who was in the weekly wheel spin. So again, he's come down to like 15k. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. Mark Odom's still in the squad. Edie Turkoglu's still in the squad. We've got the prime guys over here. Karl Malone isn't in the squad, so we might just have to offload him. If we can get about 15, well, about 12k for him by the looks of it, probably might as well sell him. Same situation with Andrea Bargnani, but he's only 3k, so there's probably not too much point in selling him. Landry Fields can probably go, to be fair, at the Amethyst level. And same, oh no, Marc Gasol. We've got to keep hold of Marc Gasol for the time being. But Anton Walker is another one that can definitely go. So I'm going to get those guys sold for the second video of the day. And then coming down here, Vince Carter's price, he is still hovering at around 250k. Do I need that much invested in a player? No. Did I buy him as an investment? Yes. I do think he should go back up in price. He should hit like 300k, but it just depends on how many ridiculously good cards that 2K keep on dropping. So fingers crossed the next couple of cards they drop aren't shooting guards or small forwards, and they're not as good. So the pink diamond trade that came out last night, I don't think anyone was really too excited about this card. Already down at 100k, 31 Hall of Fame badges, but defensively really poor. 79 perimeter D on a 98 rated card. That is not it. So let's talk a little bit more about this Russell Westbrook. So I managed to pick mine up for 65,000 MT, I believe, last night, just before the game against DBG. And at the moment, he is selling for about the same price, I'm going to say. So looks like you can get him for about 65k still. And let me tell you guys, this card is fantastic. So we're going to compare him to some of the other elite point guards in the game. So we're going to compare him to Derrick Rose real quick. 6'3" for both of them, that's fine. 24 Hall of Fame badges compared to 13. And then in terms of the stats, same driving layout, same shooting pretty much. Dunking, standing dunk goes to Derrick Rose, but that's pretty irrelevant. Passing, pretty similar. Defensively, pretty similar. Rebounding goes to Russ with the +20 on the defensive board, and then speed is very similar, but the strength goes to Westbrook. So very similar cards, but of course Westbrook has the badges, and he is significantly cheaper. The other point guard I wanted to compare him to was from the New Year's resolution set, and it is going to be the Gilbert Arenas, who is of course a fantastic card, selling for under 100k now, which is insane to think at this point in the game. Again, 6'3", 24 Hall of Fame badges to 19. Very similar Hall of Fame badges though. And again, in terms of stats, very similar driving, very similar shooting, very similar dunking, very similar passing. Defensively goes to Gilbert Arenas, especially the interior D, but that's pretty irrelevant. Defensive rebounding goes to Russ, and then speed goes a little bit to Russ, but not too much. So all of these cards are so similar. It does just come down to the badges and the price. And the price, the best value one by far is Russ. There's no point in spending 100k on Gilbert Arenas when you could buy a better card that is cheaper. So all these Moments cards, obviously they are going to be cheaper than their counterparts who lock in for sets, because they don't lock in for a collection. So they're always going to have a little bit less value, and they're going to lose their value a little bit quicker as well. So if you are looking for an elite point guard, you guys need to be picking up this Russell Westbrook. He's got a really nice release. He's got catch and shoot, floor general. He's got range extender, quick first step. We've got dimer. We have got clamps. We've got contact finisher. I mean, that is like every good Hall of Fame badge you can ask for in the game. And he's got rebound chaser on gold, intimidator on gold as well. Quick draw, of course, ankle breaker, handles for days. Oh no, he's got handles for days at silver level, but I didn't really notice that, to be fair, when I was playing the game. So, out of this squad, what needs to be changed for my next game against DBG, or my next game against another YouTuber? I'm not really sure, to be fair. I don't think there's anything I can really change in this squad. Like I said, maybe a centre, maybe a really big dominant centre. If we had David Robertson, that would be incredible. But we're going to wait until they drop the next token market update to do anything with that, because there's no point spending the tokens now when we've been waiting this long. We might as well just wait that little bit longer. But other than that, we've got all of these players in the club that aren't even making the squad. Paul Millsap, a fantastic card. Richard Jefferson, a decent card, but his release is a little bit iffy. Who else is good? Reggie Lewis is a pretty good card. We come down here to our dime. I mean, Baron Davis is good, but a little bit outdated at this point in the game. Chauncey Billups is great. Miles Bridges is great. Jimmy Butler's great. Zion's great. Donovan Mitchell's great. Derek Jones Jr., Karl Malone, even Kyle Lowry, Ben Simmons. We have just got an absolutely stacked squad. Jared Jackson Jr. is good as well. Anton Walker's good. Like, it is a ridiculous club. And this, I think, is the best in terms of offense and defense, of course, because we've got the height in Lamar Odom. We've got the height in these two guys right here. Healy Turkle off the bench if we need a little bit more height. It is just such a good squad. So we're going to jump into some triple threat online with the Russell Westbrook and see what damage we can do with him. We will also go in with Lamar Odom because he is just fantastic in a triple threat online, and we'll also go with Bam Adebayo. So 2 diamonds, a pink diamond, Russ. Let's see how we fare. Alright, so I haven't played triple threat online in a little while. We are coming up against another guy with a pink diamond Westbrook, pink diamond Shaq, and pink diamond Giannis. So 3 pink diamonds against 1. Great matchmaking from 2K, but I've definitely had it in my favour before as well. No idea where I am on the board, to be honest. I think this might be like one of the first few games of the board. So Russ against Russ, this is going to be a tough matchup. And to be fair, so is Bam Adebayo against Shaq. That Shaq is just so dominant. That is solid defense from our Russ, and he gets the board as well. That is a 90 defensive rebounding. Coming up big. Oh, that's not a good shot to take, is it? Okay, let's just chalk that one down as a shot that never happened, and we're just going to carry on that possession as if that did not happen. So I'm not going to force it to Russ, but we are just going to see what this guy does on the defensive end. So it looks like he is going to be doing on-ball and off-ball. Bam Adebayo with the slam. There we go. That is the first bucket of the game. Awesome. And, oh, that was close to a steal. Oh, dear. Not good. Get Lamar Odom inside for Shaq. And that is some fantastic defense. And Bam Adebayo, I don't know what he's done just there. Kind of like fumbled the ball completely, and Shaq gets the ball. That's the only thing with Bam. He is a little bit undersized, especially if you're coming up against people with someone like Shaq in the paint. And Russ just breezes by and goes straight to the rim. Awesome. So quick, so explosive. Hall of Fame range extender, 90-odd shooting. I mean, there is nothing that card can't do. Why did I not bring my Giannis with me, actually? I don't know why I picked Lamar Odom over Giannis, but it doesn't matter. Let's see if we can keep getting some easy scores down on the offensive end. All right, again, we're going to breeze by and we're going to go straight to the rim and we're going to slam it over his Russ like he isn't even there. Don't forget, this card has Does he have Hall of Fame clamps or gold clamps? I'm not actually too sure on that one. But he's got a very good version of clamps. Bam Adebayo is all over that. It wasn't even Bam, it was Lamar Odom. He was all over that. And Russell Westbrook again is going to fly in. I can't even get my words out because everything happens so quickly. But all I know is Russell Westbrook is absolutely killing it and dunking on everyone. He's taking a moving three, which is not going to go. Imagine if Westbrook just out-rebounded Shaq. He nearly did, to be fair. That would have been insane. He nearly gets the steal. Why is that not got to Bam then? Why is that not got to Bam? It doesn't matter. We get lucky there, and he throws that one straight out of bounds. His Westbrook is cold, so we are just going to keep on attacking him. Quick ISO, and then a little behind the back just to get a little bit of speed going. Go straight to the rim again with Russ. He is just unstoppable, and he was unstoppable yesterday in the game against DBG. I think he finished with something like 10 or so points. Oh, we've gone for a steal there that has not worked. Doesn't matter. We passed. Oh, look at the reading there. That is absolutely gorgeous. Stopping this one with Lamar Odom. It's a full white glitch, I believe. So that one kind of sucks. And yeah, now we're a bit out of position. He's taken another moving three. Not going to go. And he's going to get the rebound with Giannis. Fair enough. We definitely should have bought our Giannis. I don't know why I didn't. But anyway, we're going to move on here. We're going to try a step back with him. And we'll get Russ with the green light. That was one thing from yesterday's gameplay, and I hope you guys noticed it. I was hitting so many more greens than I usually do. Green lights have been the bane of my life in the past, like, however many episodes of this series. But yesterday, I really turned up. In the last 3 shots of the game, I hit 3 green lights. So I've really been working on it. And yeah, we just got really, really good yesterday. We're going to kick this one out to Lamar Odom in the corner. And that is another green light. You see what I'm saying, guys? My release is getting better. If I get better on the offensive end, I think defensively we are going to be pretty solid. Anyway, I had a couple of people saying that defensively I was actually pretty damn good in the game yesterday. So I do really appreciate that feedback. And we're up by 5 in this one. Hopefully going to get the dub. Westbrook again, just going to turbo around. He's expected that kick out, to be fair. He's absolutely smashed that. But we've expected a pass, which he hasn't actually done, and he goes in with Westbrook. Okay, so this guy is cottoning on. This guy is a good player. But we are just going to breeze straight around here, past Shaq like he isn't even there, and just go to the rim. Shaq does not have clamps, I don't believe. He might do, actually, but even if he did, it didn't help him at all right there. And we get that one easily to go. Shaq at the three-point line is not a problem. But Westbrook leaving Westbrook, that would have been a problem. All right, so we need 2 more scores to get the dub in this one. Let's just make sure he doesn't get the cut going on easily here. He hasn't done, and he's going to try and burn us. This Westbrook is so good on the defensive end. I cannot understate how good this card felt. We were locking up DBG yesterday. He had, who did he have at the point guard position? He had Billups, he had the Diamond Jeremy Lin, and we were just clamping them all up like it was no one's business. That was some really bad spacing. What are you guys doing? I do not know. Okay, we're going to come inside. He's going to expect the pass out, and we're just going to go over Shaq like he isn't even there. I knew he was going to expect the kick out, so that time we had to go ahead and take it in, and that should be a steal, shouldn't it? That just should be a steal. We've deserved that one. So we get it on the second time of asking. We're going to go to Russ. He's going to slam it over Shaq for the W with the 360. What a performance against a team of 3 pink diamonds. Not bad at all. You see, Russell Westbrook can even clamp himself up. That is how good that card is. For that price as well, is an absolute no-brainer. You guys need to be picking up that card. He is incredible. So yeah, he was definitely instrumental in me getting the W yesterday. So I was so happy that I actually went out and got him. Because other than that, it would have been Stephen Marbury off the bench and Jeremy Lin starting. Jeremy Lin was a very good card. He did hit some really big shots. But I think Stephen Marbury off the bench would have been a bit of a liability. So where are we on the board? I think this is one of the first 3 boards, if I'm not mistaken. And it is literally the first board. So we're going to get 2 tokens or 3 tokens, though. So that's not actually too bad. And we are going to get 2 tokens, so I'm not going to complain about that at all. Awesome stuff. Another player I did actually want to compare Westbrook to was Tony Parker over in the Galaxy Opal reward market. And I actually can't, so that's annoying. But 6'2" versus 6'3". Russ has 24 Hall of Fame badges. TP has 23. And in terms of the stats, obviously, Russ has the dunking. Everything else is pretty damn similar. Speed's pretty similar. Obviously, Russ has a rebounding. So, I mean, you can spend 750 tokens on a Galaxy Opal or just buy Westbrook for like 60k. It's an absolute no-brainer. The other players who were... I actually did think about buying CP3 the other day, but for 50k you can pick up CP3, or for a little bit more you can buy Westbrook, who's only 10k more expensive, 3 inches taller. He's obviously got the post-game, which is pretty irrelevant, but he's got the dunking. He's got the... Well, to be fair, CP3 has the passing, but Russ has a rebounding, Russ has the strength and the hustle. Not that hustle's an important stat, but to be fair, CP3 with 33 Hall of Fame badges. God damn, I forgot just how many Hall of Fame badges that guy has. But the fact he is 6 foot is, of course, quite a big problem. So if you're looking at a point guard, there is only one guy you should be looking at, and it is Chris Paul, without a doubt. Why did I just say Chris Paul? It is Russell Westbrook, without a doubt. I don't know why I'm looking for him there. He is over here. So yeah, without a doubt, this guy you need to be picking up. I might even put a diamond contract on him because he does feel that good. And I think it's going to be quite some time before I am actually selling him. Out of the other new cards that dropped in that KD set, obviously we do have the Klay Thompson, who is really cheap, under 100k already. Am I fussed about picking him up? Absolutely not. At the shooting guard position, obviously we are already stacked. And realistically, that Klay isn't better than what we already have. The Shaq is still around 100k, but I imagine his price will keep on coming down. Other than that, not really anybody else that I want to pick up. I would like to pick up KD at some point because this card is just ridiculous. I mean, if we look at our squad, he could come in at the small forward position and just take this squad to the next level. We could then put Aaron Gordon down at the backup small forward, move Brandon Roy to the 2. Buddy Hield can come over to the reserves unit. So that would be a ridiculous squad. But of course, we don't quite have 500,000 MT to spare just yet. But we can definitely get there. Like I said, for tomorrow, I'm going to be selling off a couple of these players. So Anton Walker will be gone. Landry Fields will be gone. We're going to keep, obviously, these guys because they are investments. Now, what price do I actually want these guys to hit before I sell them off? I think I'll be happy if Miles Bridges hits 30k. I'll definitely take that because that's doubling our MT. Chauncey Billups, if he hits 10k, that'll be big because we're getting like 6k per card. And Steve Nash, again, if he can hit like 25k, I think that'll be good because, again, that's making like 10k per card. So our investments are looking very good. If you have invested in other cards, let me know down below. And if you follow my lead, then also let me know. So let's jump into some comments before we get out of here for the first video of the day. And the first one is going to be from Chesterware. Is Diamond Isaiah Ryder a usable card off the bench at the shooting guard position? He is a usable card, don't get me wrong, but are there better options out there? There definitely are. So Isaiah Ryder, we're going to compare him to this Buddy Hield, who isn't even that expensive. 60 to 70k is all you're looking for Buddy Hield. 28 Hall of Fame badges compared to 8, so that's no contest. Driving layup's very similar. Shooting goes to Buddy Hield quite significantly. Driving dunk goes to Isaiah Ryder, fair enough. But passing goes to Buddy Hield. Defensively, big time to Buddy Hield, 92 steal compared to 72. And then speed, a little bit goes to Buddy Hield, especially with that lateral quickness. And all the mental stats as well going to Buddy Hield. It's not a bad card, it is definitely usable, but there are better options out there for not much MT at all. Next up, Mint says, what is the best way to make MT for a new player? I would have said Evo cards, and I still think Evo cards do have their place, but they are getting rarer and rarer. We haven't had a new Evo card for quite some time, but you can pick up someone like Marc Gasol. I think he's probably the best value at the moment because his pink diamond still sells for about 85k, and you can buy the diamond for about 20k, so you're making some decent profit off that. Other than that, it is just triple threat online. That is the best way by far to make a significant amount of MT. Next up, we just had loads of people saying well done for the game yesterday, so thank you very much for the support in that one. Next up, Ryan Sawyer says, what do you think will be a good time to buy Durant? When do you think his lowest price will be? I think today and tomorrow, with everyone getting this Galaxy Opal, the Prime KD pack, I think obviously more people will be packing him. So if he comes down to about 400k, I think that's probably going to be a good price because this card is just stupid good. If we compare him to the MJ card, this MJ is stupid good, but he's down at 300k. So God knows what price to KD could actually settle at, but I think 350 to 400k would be a good price because that card is genuinely incredible and endgame. All right, for the last comment of the game, because like I said, everyone was just, last comment of the day, because everyone was just saying well done about the game, so massive shout out to everyone. Subtotal says that camo ball issue happened to me as well. And he's of course talking about when we had a camo ball in our daily agenda. We completed the daily agenda, and then it just changed itself to MT. Now, I did tweet at Robbie at 2 Bros Gaming saying this had happened, but I got no response. So that sucks, and that's probably never going to get fixed, and I just wasted half an hour of my life on a domination game that I wouldn't have played if it wasn't for that reward, which I didn't even get. So that's a little bit annoying. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. So Westbrook are such a good card. Such a good card. If you need a point guard, pick him up. So that's going to be it. If you missed the game against DBG yesterday, you need to check it out. It was intense. And yeah, your boy clutched out in the end. So that's it for the first video of the day. Come back in 3 hours time for the second one. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.